A magnificent setting, two great teams. What drama here.
It's right for Arsenal. Ian Wright yet again.
What a shot, what a shot.
Not good. Absolute Bobby Dazzler.
And look at that! And here comes Hurt. He's got some people on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now.
Hello and welcome to They Think It's All Over. In sports news this week, rumours circulate that Roman Abramovich has been airbrushing his arse out of pictures. Tour de France cyclists express concerns over new bike parking facilities. And seconds after this photo was taken, there was a fatality at the World Leapfrog Championships. Boris is away this week, and in his place we have another sporting legend. He's a 5-time Olympic champion, so for all those British athletes out there who raced against him, this is what he looks like from the front. Please welcome Michael Johnson! With Michael and Jonathan this week is a keen polo player and motor racing driver whose career as a model has also been going from strength to strength since she accepted a lucrative contract not to marry Pete Doherty. Please welcome Jodie Kidd. With Ian and Rory this week is one of our most senior professional footballers. Even at his age, he still gets 20 grand a week, plus, of course, his winter heating allowance. Please welcome Les Ferdinand. We start this week with a football question. Ian, Rory and Les, have a look at this. Yes, of course, the mighty Wigan Athletic, who have enjoyed a terrific start to the season, but there is a reason for their unlikely success. So, what is it, Ian's team?
That doesn't sound right, Wigan. Wigan Athletic. Where is Wigan?
I used to go to Bolton, I used to see signs for it, but that was about it.
Leslie, you are known as Britain's oldest footballer. I mean, how do you feel about this? Because, you know, what are you, 30, 38 or something like that?
I'm 38, but there's a few older than me that's still playing. I don't play anymore.
When did you stop playing? I thought you were still playing. I thought you were playing for Reading. When did you stop playing?
I finished with Reading at the end of last season.
Did you? But because you've still got years left in you, I would have thought.
Yeah, but not playing football.
I know you had to quit, though, because you were the only player they actually stretchered on, weren't you? I feel a bit sorry for Lee and Rory being two white men on the show this evening. It's
true, because, like, the brothers are a lot happier with you, as I'm saying.
Because I know the face says Ross, but the mojo says Shaft. And you got a helicopter. You famously got a helicopter. You actually pilot a helicopter. Is that right?
Is it gold? Someone told me it was gold.
Yes, obviously Jonathan told you it was gold earlier on.
He said it was sprayed gold.
Yeah, he said it was cold. I told you had a diamond car.
Was it gold?
Well, I know you guys earn a lot of money. Where else are you going to spend it on? Eh? Not clothes from the look. Look, he's come in a bloody vest. He's wearing his thermals. The other thing you're famous for, though, you can deny this, obviously, because you have been vindicated, the vandalising of the Blue Peter Garden.
Is
there any truth in this?
There's no truth at all.
Why did you say you did it, then?
It was just a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke that went badly, badly wrong.
What happened?
I went to school in the area, just round the corner, and myself and Dennis Wise. And I was on a show, and someone said to me, "Oh, you two must have got up to mischief, because look at you two." And I started laughing. I said, "Yeah, of course we got into a bit of bother." And the fellas went, "Hence the Blue Peter Garden." And as a joke, I went, "Yeah, I might have helped someone over the wall, but I'm not at liberty to say it was." And that was it. Next day, the sun was outside my house. Said, "Like, we're going to run a story about you wrecking a Blue Peter Garden." I said, "You got to be joking." And then he said,
and what's the thing about Chris Tarrant heard about it?
Yeah, well, there was I mean, after they did run a front page story saying Percy Farrell went to his grave never knowing who wrecked the Blue Peter Garden. Chris Tarrant on the radio said, like, what we're going to do is, if anyone knows where Les Ferdinand lives, tell me so I can go around and wreck his garden. So I phoned up the radio station and said, put me through to Chris and I'll tell him where I live and let's see if he's going to come.
So come on, what's the excuse for Wigan?
Perhaps they got a lucky
Whippet.
lap dancing club they're going to.
Spearmint whippet.
What? Spearmint Whippet. I'm just driving Michael a map. He wants to know where Wigan is.
Have you never been to Wigan, Michael?
No.
It's a lovely place.
London's...
If you left now, you'd be there in about 3.5 minutes.
You and Michael, you wouldn't like Wigan.
Look at his diagram. Where's it?
OK, I drew a lady's breast on it as well.
So, come on, what's the reason Wigan are doing so well?
We think it's something to do with hypnosis.
Hypnosis.
We think they've hypnotised the rest of the country to think they're second in the Premiership.
Is the right answer.
Is it? That's right.
It's close enough.
It's close enough.
Close enough.
It's good.
Apparently, it's all down to hypnosis. Several Wigan players have paid visits to top hypnotist Marissa Peer in an effort to boost their confidence before big games. By all accounts, Marissa begins by asking clients to empty their minds of all thoughts. Though on a recent trip to Old Trafford, she was delighted to find Wayne Rooney had arrived already prepared. Wigan's chairman, Dave Whelan, is a self-made man who has poured £50 million of his money into the club. Because of this, he's known as the saviour of Wigan, or as Roman Abramovich calls him, you tight bastard. Michael, Jonathan and Jodie, your question concerns the sport of choice for the lanky Yank. It's basketball. Have a look at this. But America's favourite indoor sport has been gripped by controversy recently, and it's all to do with clothes. So what exactly happened, Michael's team?
First of all, I think we should stand on ceremony a moment here and welcome Michael properly to the show. An Olympiad, ladies and gentlemen. I almost said an Olympian person there. But an Olympiad, the highest standing. Is it 5 medals?
Work, man. I just saw you do, and you just look like Eddie Murphy, Mike. You know, I just saw it. It just got an Eddie Murphy vibe about that. It's just really.
I don't have the Eddie Murphy vibe. I don't have the Eddie Murphy vibe.
He is just jealous because you are what we would call a world-class sportsman, not just a regional. He used to have a record of some sort. That's all. Yours will stay in the history books. Is it 5 gold medals you have?
5.
But 5.
Fastest man on earth.
Fastest man, 400 metres was your fastest distance, wasn't it?
200.
Still.
200 metres, but twice that would be 400 metres, and you could do that easily. Still in shape. He almost broke that speed earlier because in the reception area, Jodie dropped a pencil. I've never seen a man move so far. And have you met Jodie before? Are you aware of Jodie, the beautiful Jodie Kidd?
I'm just becoming aware.
Yeah, she's
Just, you've been there 10 minutes.
Nice.
yeah, I feel a little excluded from the party. I did ask them to put Jodie in the middle, but they said no. Apparently, my restraining order is still in place. But Jodie got married. Jodie's been married. How long have you been married for now, Jodie?
September 10th, so
Wow.
that is, what, about
Just about 2 months.
2 months, yeah.
But isn't it lovely to see someone in the first few months of a relationship having a great time, loving it, and you've got so much ahead still to come where you get to know one another, and then hopefully you'll get a bit bored and maybe want to introduce a third party. And that's all ahead of you, and that's not to be shied away from.
So, come on, what's with the clothes in basketball? What's the problem?
Basketball is very closely linked with American urban culture, street culture, hip-hop culture, all that kind of stuff. I know just about everything there is about hip-hop.
You mean, yeah.
I was chatting to some of my brothers. Paul and Simon, they are my brothers. Outside my crib this afternoon, that means house.
Right.
And I decided to pimp my motor.
Right.
I put a new airwick in the front of the Previa. If we're talking about American sportsmen money, they often spend it on bling, certainly.
Yeah, they do.
Do you like the bling? Do you like a man with bling?
No, not really. No, with all the kind of diamonds in the teeth and, no.
Well, even Ian?
Ian, come on, Ian, give us a smile.
Got any bling? I've had it since I was 15.
No, you got a gold tooth. That's not got diamond in it.
No, I wouldn't put a diamond or anything.
No, that's right.
It's not full bling, really. You're like a half bling, aren't you, really?
Actually, I think that it is the bling. I think the bling is what caused the NBA to put a cap on the wardrobe, basically. It's saying, you can't wear too much bling.
Is the right answer.
Is it?
My captain has got it going on.
It concerns the newly introduced dress code, which now requires players to look smart both on and off the court. The authorities have banned items such as sleeveless shirts, visible medallions, baseball caps and indoor sunglasses. American basketball players currently dress like this. But under the new regulations, they would be required to look like this. Dennis Rodman, who famously dresses like this, has a special exemption and will be allowed to dress like this. At the end of that round, Michael's team has 3 points and Ian's team has 3 points. Next up is the treble, where sports personalities and teams are matched with things to which they have a connection. Ian's team, your subject for the treble, is sporting sidelines, and your 3 are... Chelsea conquering South Londoners Charlton Athletic. King of the flying dismounts, Frankie Dettori. And Man United defender, Rio, because I'm worth it, Ferdinand. But which one dabbles in ballet? Who is offering coach trips? And which one is trying to help the albatross? Ian's team.
Got to be careful with the Les on the show. Obviously, we can't take the piss out of Rio, as the FA drugs people found out. Rio is, as we know, we take the piss out of him, but he's a great football. Had a great game against Argentina. In fact, the lads didn't they do brilliant against Argentina?
They were unbelievable.
Do you know what spoiled the game for me though?
What was it?
You know what? The BBC coverage, the pundits, Alan Hansen, Alan Shearer. Don't know if you noticed, ladies and gentlemen, Alan Shearer's trousers. Do you notice them? They were so tight. All you could see were
bollocks.
Bollocks. I saw that. He had a big old package on the other left. It's so tight. I had to turn over. The children were in the room.
I couldn't concentrate on the analysing of the game because all you could see was these 4 pundits. Alan Hansen, Alan Shearer, and these 2 bollocks. Even when Alan Hansen was talking, I was thinking, yeah, it's right, Albert, look at the size of his... Didn't you see it, Les?
But Les,
you wasn't looking.
I weren't looking at his bollocks for too long, man.
I was watching ITV and I could see his bollocks. So anyway, come on, what are the connections between these 3?
You wouldn't really see brothers
in tights.
Because of the tights.
Yeah.
But Les, you've actually worn the ballet tights and ballet gear, haven't you?
That's a sore point, really.
I bet it was.
It was like a while I was at Queen's Park Rangers. We got done with a gotcha.
Oh, right.
We had to wear these futuristic kits. And they got us kitted out in all this ballet gear, and we were saying, me, I ain't wearing this. Can't see no one wearing this in years to come.
But you put it on.
But we put it on, and we was taking a piss in the changing rooms, and there was like a hidden camera in there. Some boys were doing some erotic dancing while they had it on and stuff.
Really? Has Frankie, since his plane crash, started travelling by albatross?
Rio's a ballet dancer. I'm going to go... Frankie is the albatross, and I don't know why Charlton would be the...
I think Charlton have a very good coach driver who might one day be the England coach driver.
OK, let's have a look. In fact, Charlton Athletic are offering subsidised coach trips on the Valley Express. Frankie Dettori has bought an albatross to highlight the threat of extinction of the bird. And Rio Ferdinand was an accomplished ballet dancer who got a scholarship to ballet school. 3 points. The scheme to entice Charlton Athletic fans to games by offering subsidised travel is believed to be costing the club about £5 a passenger, or a staggering £15 a week. Michael's team, your subject for the treble, is the secret of my success, and your 3 are... hard-working Fulham midfielder Steve Malbronk. British 400-metre champion Tim Benjamin. Conquering rugby outfit, the New Zealand All Blacks. But which one put their success down to their socks? Which one claims to be helped by sheep? And who was inspired by Tony Blair? Michael's team.
What do Americans make of Tony Blair, Michael? What do they make of our Prime Minister at the moment?
I think he's probably been influenced by our president, unfortunately.
I would say. What do you mean?
And,
he's bitch.
That will...
Influenced. He's got him on a piece of string.
I think you're being very kind. As a guest in our country, Michael, I think you're being
It's
very
really
kind.
diplomatic, Mike. Thanks a lot.
I'm here till Friday, so I'm trying to be, you know...
It's President Butcher's bitch.
Exactly.
The picture of sheep there, and unfairly, I think, on this show occasionally, we've alluded to the fact that Roy might have enjoyed physical relationships with sheep. Although, you know, I do once remember talking to you after the show, and you said that your sexual fantasy was a woman dressed as mutton, dressed as lamb, so... He once said he wanted to have sex with more than one sheep at the same time. He said it would have been a ram-a-lam-a-ding-dong. I apologise.
The whole British humour thing just...
You love it, don't you, Michael? All Blacks, they do the haka. You ever seen them do a haka, Michael?
Yeah, the
Ha, yeah, and it's terrifying, and I think that's one of the reasons why they're so successful. Because it speaks of, like, mythical times. It's from the myths of their past.
Well, what the hell does that have to do with the sheep?
Never mind. It's magical. And if you're on the opposing side, it's terrifying, and we don't have that in England. We should have something that we get from our past, like maybe the okey-cokey. Because although we know it's left leg in, left leg out, shake it all about, if you didn't speak English, it'd be terrifying, wouldn't it? See what I'm saying?
Can I trade him?
No, we can't. You can't trade him.
I've remembered something. Tony Blair was on Football Focus, wasn't he?
He was on what?
Football Focus. So he could have something to do with
Football Focus is Michael.
Okay, here's what I'm going to go with, then.
Yes, Captain.
We're going to go Tim Benjamin with the Lucky Socks.
Socks, yeah.
What's Stu's name? What's his name?
Steve Malbranc.
Malbranc.
Did your batteries just run out?
Tony, I don't have...
Is that why you were so fast? Are you running on Duracell?
He's called
Tony Blair. Right. All right, we're going with... I'm going to go with Tim Benjamin with the socks. Damn, what's his name?
Steve Malbranc.
Damn, Tony.
Malblanc. I'm going to go with Malblanc with the...
There's a French audience.
Whatever his name is.
Steve.
I'm going with Steve.
Steve, it's actually Steed.
Steve with...
Steve Malbranc.
Steve?
Yeah.
What, from the Avengers?
Steed. Steed Malbranc.
Could this be any more confusing for our visitor?
I got it now. I got it.
Mike.
Right.
So-
OK, Michael, what's the answer?
So, Steed with Tony.
Yeah.
Blair. and the All Blacks with the sheep.
OK, let's have a look.
Nice one, Mike.
In fact, Tim Benjamin reckons he's been helped by his long socks, manufactured by Oxysocks, which he claims aid circulation. The All Blacks helped train promising players by making them tackle sheep. And Fulham's Steve Malbranc played his best game of the season after Tony Blair singled him out as a special player on Football Focus. 3 points.
Whoa.
Tim Benjamin has encouraged fellow British athletes to try his knee-high wonders. Results so far have been mixed due to them combining the new American Oxysocks with the more traditional British Lucy shoes. Britain imports large amounts of mutton every year. Most of it seems to be living with Sven-Goran Eriksson. Are we allowed that one, Ian?
Yeah, thanks.
And at the end of that round, Michael's team has 6 points, Ian's team has 6 points.
Yes.
We press on with Claim to Fame, where we find out if you can tell what great heights sportsmen and women have achieved just by some verbal prodding and poking. Can we have our first mystery guest, please? OK, this is Richard. He's 46 and he was born in Glasgow. But what's his sporting claim to fame? Ian's team.
You're 40, how old are you? 45? From Glasgow?
Yep.
You must be the oldest living Glaswegian. Don't you eat deep-fried Mars bars and things like that?
I missed out on that.
Did you? Can I ask you where your accent went?
I left when I was 18 months old.
Not surprised with an accent like that.
Yeah.
Les wants to know if you've got an helicopter.
It's about this size.
Yeah. Just because Les has. Have you seen how tight Alan Shearer's trousers are? Have you seen them? See how tight are they?
Do you think it's fair that the Scots have a reputation of being tight-fisted?
It depends on the Scot you meet.
Can you lend me 20 quid? Have you ever scored 3 hat-tricks for 3 separate Premiership teams?
How did you guess that? No.
Les has.
Were you involved in the vandalising of the Blue Peter Garden?
No, seriously, is it a team? Is it a team thing?
Yes.
It is a team thing.
Is it on a pitch?
No.
He looks like a very strong man.
It's not on the
Is
pitch.
it on water?
Yes.
Yes? Is there cocks?
A very small one.
Is that right?
Do you know Stephen Redgrave?
I do.
You do know
And do you
Stephen.
like Stephen Redgrave?
Yes.
Oh, he hates you.
Could you have sounded a camper?
No, he hates you.
Oh, he hates you.
The famous rower who won a medal of some colour, gold,
Yeah.
in the British rowing team in the Olympics.
Yeah.
1982?
Nearly.
1984?
I'll give you that.
Yay! I don't know, I just
Yes, it's Richard Budgett, rowing Cox Falls gold medalist in the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics. And here he is in his moment of glory.
Good, DE.
They've now got 20 metres to go, and Britain are going to win the gold. Britain first, the United States second. They cross the line now, and there is gold for Great Britain. Martin Cross, Richard Budgett, Andy Holmes, Stephen Redgrave, Adrian Ellison, the Cox.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Budgett!
Hey, Richard! Gold medal! Gold medal! Gold medal! Gold medal! Gold medal! Gold medal!
OK, can
Gold
we
medal.
have our second mystery guest, please?
Gold medal!
OK, this is Jodie. She's 66 and she lives in Cornwall, but Michael's team, what's her sporting claim?
Good evening, Jodie. How lovely to meet you. Thank you for coming on the
Lovely
show.
to meet you too.
Do you like a bit of cake with your tea?
Not very often.
You have 2 sugars or 1?
No.
Do you like a little bit of Radio 4 near bedtime?
Oh, no, I prefer classic FM.
Classic FM? OK.
Do you like hip-hop?
Can I just say she said hip-hop, not hip-hop? Just in case you think she's being personal. We're very polite. I would guess you're probably in your mid-40s.
Oh, dear heart.
So you're British, you won something,
Yes.
It's narrowed it down to 3.
probably a sitting sport, like where you sit. Do you sit in your sport?
Did you used to play piano in Lieutenant Pigeon?
No, I can't play piano.
Sorry.
Is it a team sport?
No, well, not what I won.
Not what you won.
Land or water?
Pardon?
Land or water?
Which one would you like me to answer?
Oh, good.
Is it a land sport?
No.
Did it ever involve a pike?
No, I didn't fish.
No. Oh, well, it could have been fish. I was talking about diving. Is it swimming?
Yes.
It is swimming, but we're going to need more than that.
Well, it's
swimming in water?
It wasn't.
Yes.
Is it
No,
butterfly?
she's not
No.
part of a team.
Is it
Sometimes
backstroke?
you do on your own.
Well, I'm going to give you that. The actual answer is Jodie Grinham of the 100-metre backstroke gold medalist in the 1956 Melbourne Olympics. And here's some black and white grainy footage.
From the top, it's Margaret Edwards of Great Britain in lane 4. Then next to her, Jodie Grinham. Cone, Edwards, Grinham. These 3 now. What a finish, but Grinham's got it. Jodie Grinham wins by a fingertip from Cone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jodie Grinham.
Bye, Julie.
Thank you.
Gold medalist.
OK, at the end of that round, it's Ian's team has 9 points, Michael's team has 9 points.
No.
We finish with the main game. The scores are level, but Ian's team, you can go first. OK, and your time starts now.
Go on, Ross.
Tight trousers.
Alan Shearer.
Very good. A standing England cricket captain. He's a Cornishman.
Michael Vaughan.
No, he's first.
Trescothic.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Marcus
Yeah,
Trescothic.
well done, well done. Argentinian striker. He's the
Crespo,
Perry.
Crespo.
Yeah, this is fantastic. England rugby captain. His name is like a.
Lawrence Delalio.
It's like a soap opera set in Manchester.
God, I don't
What's
know.
it called?
Coronation.
Yeah, but short for coronation.
Corran.
Corrie.
Corrie.
Yeah, mine. Martin Corrie.
Martin Corrie.
He's a Great Britain high jumper. His first name is Thatcher. Used to play for
Mark.
Yeah, Ben. Second one is I like a bit of when I do something. I want to do it for I want a new
Challenge.
Ben
and Challenger.
Very good. British light heavyweight.
Ricky Hatton.
No, Tiger
Woods.
But this guy's got the same name as American president, smoking crack. I mean, smoking.
Clinton.
Crack smoking. England rugby. Oliver, the TV chef, has the same Christian name. Oliver, what's he called? A big pub like that.
I can't remember. Jamie.
Second name, midday is.
Afternoon.
No, it's not afternoon.
Sorry.
It is bang on.
Noon.
Very good, Jamie Noon.
Jamie Noon.
It's a Danish cyclist. You eat them. You get them from McDonald's. You eat them McDonald's.
Hamburger.
And his first is
Michael Hamburger.
Think of Boo.
Scary Hamburger.
Right, Boo without the O on the end.
Boo.
OK. That means that Michael's team, you need 9 points to win, and it's Jonathan to give the clues.
Thank you.
And your time?
Right.
Okay.
Starts now.
OK, it's an Olympic 400-metre champ. Second name,
Jeremy Warren.
Well done. All right. She's, when you get older, if you go on a trampoline, you sometimes do a little bit of a... No, not a poo, you do a little bit of a wee, and she's a golf player from Hawaii. Michelle Wee. OK. All right.
What's that to do with trampolines?
Second, first name is... Oh, this is hard. It's like if you've got something you have to scratch, you are a bit itchy, yeah. And French for and French for bad is c'est mal. Oui, malachi. Okay. Jonathan Creek was played by Alan.
Titchmarsh.
No, not Alan Titchmarsh. Curly-haired comic. Jonathan Creek was.
Evans.
No, Evans. Yeah, we want more time back. All right. OK. He's one of the trying to be head of the toy party at the moment. He's David.
Blunkett.
No. OK. All right. OK. That's right. Malachi Davis. OK. What's American word for that? American word. No. But. OK. And first name is he's a football coach, and his first name is over here would be someone's a bit silly. We say don't be such a.
Plonker.
Yes, but his name's not Plonker Butts. That would be silly. It sounds a bit like the Alexandra Palace. Short for that is something Pally. Something Pally. Alexandra Palace can be shortened to.
Ali Pally.
Ali Pally. And Ali, if you put an extra word at the beginning, we're like, oh, for f***'s sake.
Yay! Well done! You got such hard ones. That was so hard.
OK, the final scores. Michael's team has 11 points, but this week's winners is Ian's team with 17 points.
Yay!
So thanks to Ian, Rory and Les, Michael, Jonathan and Jodie. My name's Lee Mack. Join me next week for another They Think It's All Over. Goodbye.
Kevin Bacon plays a manic comedian in his latest movie role. More on that and more from Jonathan Ross in Film 2005 next. And on Friday night, Jonathan's here on BBC One Northern Ireland at 10:35 with Coldplay, Patsy Kensit and Harry Hill.